Yo, good time crew back with the wrestling.
Good time crew.
I'm sorry.
You guys know this. When we do this means wrestling.
It means wrestling, because you know they start off like this sometimes, and then they grab up.
Do they start off like that?
Yeah. They start like this, and they're like, okay, ready. Yeah.
I feel like that's real wrestling.
That's the struggle. Oh no, they do like this. See, do your hands, like this, like this, and they're like, okay.
Bruh.
So, guys, we're starting off with the Wrestling Secrets Exposed Part 4. Now, we have a whole series on this. You can find those videos on our channel in the wrestling section.
Yes, it's called All Wrestling Reactions.
All Wrestling Reactions. So, this is Wrestling Secrets Exposed Part 4. We've been doing this series. They've been exposing wrestling, but really what it is, it's just a little tips and tricks that the wrestlers use, little insider information on how they make it safer and, you know, more entertaining for the people.
It's really cool to learn, though. Like learning some of the things we're like, oh, didn't know that.
I think it's awesome. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, of course, to the channel, and check us out on these links here.
Yes, please send us a message, okay?
We're 81,000 strong here in the Good Time Crew. We'd like to continue arcing. Let's go. Wrestling Secrets Exposed.
A character planted in the audience that you'd never expect to be on the payroll. And when she plays her big scene, she creates more heat than you could ever imagine. Can you pick out the plant? It couldn't be this sweet old lady. How's that for...
Oh, lady, really?
Not the old lady. Okay, hold on.
And he pushed her hard, too.
Oh, are we going to get in trouble for YouTube for that? It doesn't matter. She's not real. She's not really
couldn't be this sweet old lady.
I know.
How's that for pile driving Miss Daisy?
My best way to generate heat from an audience is just my arrogance walking down to the ring. I think there's a little part of acting to it.
Now here's the secret. She's a stunt granny. And every night she puts on her pads and takes a fall. The two guys behind her are also plants who keep her from getting hurt. But does Granny really hate the wrestlers? Hardly. Still to come, one of these props is not a fake. Can you spot the one that's real? Is it the trophy to the skull? The salt in the eyes? Or is it the folding chair across the back?
Salt in the eyes?
Plus, it looks like this wrestler's getting pile-drived into the mat, but he doesn't feel a thing. How do they do it?
I kind of saw it.
But first, another of wrestling's fabulous fakes. The backdrop. Watch as Colossus lifts Slither high into the air and slams him into the mat. But you don't see Slither struggling to get free, do you? That's because there's a secret to how it's done. Actually, the higher up he is, the more time Slither has to prepare for a safe landing. How he lands is critical. It determines whether he rides home in a stretched limo or stretched out in an ambulance. To achieve maximum height, Slither pushes off Colossus's shoulders and vaults himself into the air. He then extends his arms, creating as much surface area as possible to cushion the fall. The impact is absorbed by his feet and shoulders, and not by his spine. Stay tuned for more secrets.
That was like hurt.
You can bet if you see someone with a trophy or a chair, you just know there's gonna be some trouble.
The props.
No Hollywood movie set would be complete without its elaborate props. No wrestling ring would be complete without them either.
That's it! That's it! What are you doing? Hey, freak out!
When a wrestler's pretty girlfriend brings a trophy into the ring, you just know it's gonna be smashed over someone's head. But taking a solid metal trophy to the skull, night after night, is a risk even these macho men aren't willing to take. Here's the secret. A prop trophy that's cut in half, then glued back together, is guaranteed to break on cue. Each and every time. One of the oldest tricks in the book is the salt in the eyes routine, where a wrestler throws a handful of salt into the face of his opponent. Aside from the danger posed by throwing real salt into someone's eyes, it's hard to see. So what's the secret?
Salt is not actually salt. It would usually be weightlifter's chalk or talcum powder or baby powder because it makes a cloud that you can see even up in the balcony.
That's what I'm saying, but time out.
I feel like none of that is good for your eyes, though.
No, but salt in the eyes, I've never even heard of that. Is
that an old school trick?
That must be really old school because I've never seen that ever.
Yeah, me either.
And people don't even, where are you going to hold the salt? Like,
you saw he had it in
a
his
fanny pack.
Yeah.
But dude, the wrestlers don't have fanny packs and stuff?
Sometimes they have stuff on them, but I don't know. I haven't seen that one.
Guys, let us know about that salt in the eyes thing. They're all salt in the eyes.
Yeah, that sounds like an old school trick.
I never
Is that
heard
from WWF?
But there are still more props in the wrestler's bag of tricks.
Those chairs aren't fake. I mean, you get hit with it, you get hit.
Yeah, thank you.
So how does a wrestler take a solid steel chair to the head and live to tell about it? There's a secret to that, too.
The chair is absolutely positively real. When someone takes a chair shot, the chair bends.
It makes a lot of noise, but it really doesn't do that much damage. If you hit the person across the broad of the back and he instinctively grabs the back of his head, the illusion of the crowd will be you just whacked him up the back of the head with a chair.
Notice how wrestlers always take time to fold the chair. It's not because neatness counts, it's part of the secret.
What?
First, he makes the chair as flat as possible. Then, he smashes the back of the chair into the beefiest part of his opponent's shoulder, where it won't hurt him.
Yeah, you're not.
Victim quickly grabs his head in pain, and the audience assumes he's been whacked in the skull. But we know better. Now that you know the secrets of the folding chairs, let's check out the table.
Getting smacked with the middle chair.
They gotta be fake, right? Wrong. The tables are real too.
It hurts. There's nothing fake about going through a table. I mean, nothing whatsoever.
As Colossus...
See, but did you
So
hear
it
that
does
though?
hurt.
That was kind of contradicting.
Yeah.
What the announcer said and what he said are two different things. He said it's fake too.
Well, what he's saying is fake in the sense that I think what they're trying to get at is they have ways to make it less impactful than if I took a chair and hit you with no form.
Well, I think any person that has a whole entire brain in their head would know that you can't really freaking whack somebody over the head day in and day out.
No.
And you can't really slam people through the table without some sort of safety measure taken.
Yeah. But it hurts regardless. I think that's the part that they're trying to get at. Like, it still hurts. It's just less painful.
Especially that table. That definitely hurts. I know that chair hurts too.
What table? Yeah, you're getting smacked in the back with a piece of metal.
Think about how fast it happens. You know, in the ring, they're just like, they're not taking their time. Like,
yeah,
they're like,
and they're not doing it like
boom, boom. Like, you know, we watched Roman Reigns during the freaking
the Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Like in the matches during the in the matches leading up to the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
that's not in the Royal Rumble because it wasn't there. But
you know,
you get what I mean. Let's do this.
Let's check out the tables.
See,
they gotta be fake, right?
I see what he did.
Wrong.
They gotta be.
The tables are real too.
It hurts. There's nothing fake about going through a table. I mean, nothing whatsoever.
As Colossus and Brute Force battle it out ringside, they're really just setting up another scam. Let's see what they've got in mind.
He scratches back.
Just when it looks like Brute Force has gotten the upper hand, Colossus spins his opponent around and sends him flying. But if the table is real, how do they avoid injury? Here's the secret. The underside of the table hasn't been sawed through like you might expect. It's made of lightweight particle board, which is nothing more than pressed sawdust.
A regular standard 8-foot table made out of particle board is broken with about, 200-300 pounds pressure coming down on top of it.
We would like to put them through right dead center. Put them right dead center, this way you know it's gonna break.
The idea is to hit the table in the middle, at its weakest point. It's simple physics. Since the table is softer than the concrete floor, it breaks the wrestler's fall.
The TV fell in the balls.
But it sure looks dangerous to the fans. because they don't know the secrets. When we return, our wrestlers confess their darkest secrets, how they pull off their most devastating moves. The bulldog headlock, the leg drop, the backbreaker. It may look like they're killing each other, but looks can be deceiving. Plus, the truth behind wrestling's biggest and bloodiest secret. But first, another one of wrestling's fabulous fakes, the flying body block.
Flying body block.
When wrestlers fly out of the ring, the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, look.
But this move could result in serious injury if there wasn't a secret. Here's how they do it. Skullduggery knows exactly when Slither will be winging his way toward him. So he's waiting with open arms to catch him and break his fall. Just another happy landing when you know the secret.
Just another happy landing. When you know the secret. When you know the secret.
It's like being in the exclusive club.
I mean, but it still hurts. Now they need to get the Hardy Boys on here
That's
and find
what
out,
he
like,
said.
what's the secret to flipping on somebody and landing right on.
I think some things there just isn't a secret. I think it just hurts and you gotta take the pain.
I'm about to say you just gotta deal with it. Get that
Yeah.
freaking cortisol shot like this.
Oh yeah, just bounce back.
Just like
or if you don't feel it.
Okay, I'm good to go. Because, you know, especially with the power, you know, you're flipping. I mean, like I said, simple physics. But if you're like flipping in the air, that's more.
Yeah, when you
That's
come
more
down,
force.
it's gonna be a lot harder.
Yeah, it's more force. But I don't know, guys. This has been fun.
Yeah, this was fun. It's cool to learn the tricks though. I could see like when he did the table, he was holding on to him still.
Yeah.
So that way he never really had to take the impact, which is cool to know that they're caring about safety. But
Also, when they're
You don't
talking
get
about
around
particle
it.
board, it's pretty interesting because
Yeah.
that's pressed sawdust. But then I remember like furniture from IKEA, it just looks like the sawdust. In the So
it's like a tad bit thicker probably, and
Yeah.
that's about it.
so basically, what they do is just take the piece of wood, cut it to get the shape of the top, and then get the sawdust and press it together
Mm-hmm. Yep.
to get the bottom.
Because when you put together the furniture, it's so easy. You just put the pegs and the boards and boom, assembled.
I learn something new every day.
I know, right?
All right,
That was
good time,
cool,
crew.
though.
This has been a good time here.
Yes.
Don't forget to check us out on these links here.
Yes.
This is Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, MySpace, Black Planet, Omegle.
Amigo.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
But
yeah.
anything you can think of,
Yeah,
we're
we're there.
here and you can find us there. And don't forget to make sure to continue to stay joined to the Good Time Crew because we're 81,000 strong here, the
Yes,
Good Time Crew.
81,000. And you guys know we're trying to get to 100,000, so help us out, okay?
On the road to
Subscribe and tell a friend to subscribe.
Tell your grandmother.
Yeah,
make sure
or
she
just
tells
do it
our
for her.
friends. Yeah, or just do it for her. Make sure she tells our friends. Okay, guys,
Yes.
we're done. We've talked too long. We're leaving. Goodbye. It's time for you to click off the video. You can do that now. but you're still here? Is the camera off? Is the Good Time Crew going?
No, they're still here.
Well, guys, while you're still here, I mean, what you drinking on? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, goodbye.